As president of the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police, it's my distinct honor and privilege to welcome the entire New Jersey law enforcement community to our day of solemn remembrance. Each spring, it is the proud tradition of this association to coordinate and host the New Jersey Law Enforcement Memorial Service, the oldest statewide memorial for fallen officers in the nation. Typically, we hold this emotional and moving ceremony at the historic Great Auditorium in Ocean Grove. But out of an abundance of caution during this lingering pandemic, we are once again decided we had to create a virtual ceremony as we pay tribute to those law enforcement officers who made the ultimate sacrifice in the line of duty over the past year, as well as all those heroes who have been lost over the years. Since the infancy of our great nation, generations of courageous men and women have dedicated their lives to protecting the people of New Jersey, from our large cities to our most rural communities. These officers know it's not an easy job, and there is a chance that they may not come home at night. But they proudly pin on the shield, and they go to work out of a sense of enormous duty to the people they have sworn to protect and serve. On this day, the New Jersey State Association of Chiefs of Police honors and remembers our brothers and sisters in law enforcement who made the supreme sacrifice, putting themselves directly in harm's way to keep us all safe. Today, we honor the bravery and sacrifice of lives lost, officers who selflessly gave their last full measure of devotion to fulfill the obligation of their solemn oath. During this event, we have had the opportunity to demonstrate once again our appreciation for these heroes whose bright lives were tragically cut short. And let us come together as New Jersey's law enforcement community to reaffirm our work to create an even safer state, following the ideals and morals of our fallen brethren.
Hi, I'm Acting Attorney General Matt Platkin. Today, we gather to honor the law enforcement officers who have made the ultimate sacrifice, who selflessly put their lives at risk so that we could live in safety, and who worked tirelessly through a once-in-a-lifetime public health crisis to keep our communities healthy and secure. New Jersey remains a national leader because of their sacrifice and their service. And today we commemorate 8 heroes. 8 heroes who represented the very best of what it means to wear the badge and to report to one of the toughest jobs in the nation with dignity. They were dedicated. They were courageous. They were patrolmen, investigators, and leaders. And they answered the call of duty despite the inherent risks and dangers of this work, despite the trauma and the stress that derives from bearing witness to the effects of crime, to violence and abuse, addiction, and so many other challenges on a daily basis. We are indebted to each and every one of them. Detective James Perry, Detective Brian McAdams Sr., Senior Corrections Officer Edward Jamandron, Police Officer Hector Moya, Lieutenant Matthew Rizoukas, Senior Corrections Officer Vincent Butler, Police Officer Christopher Cronin, and Detective Irvin Callender III. While each of these officers came from different walks of life, they were united in a shared sense of devotion to make this state and this country safer. And that's the same purpose that lies in each and every one of you here. As the state's chief law enforcement officer, I am committed to ensuring that you have the tools and resources you need to not only fulfill your duties, but to do so effectively and, most importantly, safely. That is our responsibility to you, while you give us so much more in return. Lastly, to all of the family members who join us, in particular our survivors, at times like this, it is truly difficult to find words that are fitting and uplifting. But please know that you are not alone. And my commitment to you is just as firm as it is to the brave women and men on our front lines. We grieve with you, and we support you. I thank you for being here. Please know that we're with you, and stay safe.